With a population density of 4,193 persons per square kilometers, generating about 10,000 metric tons of waste daily, it is a fact that refuse management in a place as Lagos should pose a big challenge. Since 1977, the reality of what Lagos is today in terms of development and waste generation necessitated the establishment of an agency solely responsible for waste management. The present-day Lagos Waste Management Authority, LAWMA, thus grew out of Lagos Refuse Disposal Board, the pioneer waste-oriented organization in the state. Prior to 1999, the services of LAWMA were a source of serious concern for all Lagosians. Mountains of refuse dotted every corner of the metropolis as the organization, confounded by inadequate equipment and unmotivated workforce, seemed confounded by the magnitude of the problem. The story of LAWMA today is that of complete transformation. Out of the ashes of the past, a new organization with great zeal, drive and efficiency is arisen.
It was all a calculated attempt to take the program and project of waste management forward from where it was a few years ago. It was a deliberate attempt, and we had a design, a well-articulated design to really move it forward. We had our strategic plan and our action plan well stated, and was well considered by the former governor of the state, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who looked at it and saw a beautiful plan on the table and agreed that this will work. So it's all about designing where you want to be and having a clear vision of what and when you want to be there.
What we have today is a product of the determination of two administrations that are passionate about the environment and the health of the populace. The transformation of LAWMA began during the tenure of the previous administration under Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. The capacity of the organization received a great boost with the acquisition of new equipment for waste collection and management. Some of these mobile compactor trucks were deployed to markets and streets across the state. In the last 3 years of Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola's administration, LAWMA has received considerable intervention. About 100 modern and sophisticated mobile waste compactor trucks have so far been acquired for waste collection and disposal from different parts of the state to the dump site.
There is a connection between a waste disposal facility and how we live our lives. And if we remember that all the things we do will end up, some people are there with machines and equipment like this to get it cleaned up environmentally.
They're really doing a great job. I can see the streets of Lagos are something to write home about. It's not like what we used to see in those days. Now we can move freely, no waste bins on the road that's scattered and littered everywhere. They're really doing a great job all over the streets of Lagos. I commend the effort of the government. They should keep it up.
In addition, the present administration acquired 40 skip trucks for rapid response waste management. That these trucks are driven by women is another innovation by LAWMA. This is to encourage and empower the women to play active parts in waste management. These also have been deployed for carting refuse from waste bins across the state.
It's fun. People praise them when they pass. People say, hey, what man can do, women can even do better. So you enjoy it when people praise you. They say, iron lady, powerful woman, 4 man, 4 woman. They give you different kind of titles and you enjoy it.
It's an opportunity for women empowerment. Women should not stay idle. So it's an opportunity that's been given to us women. So we should come out. Other women, I encourage them to come out and do this job with us.
The production of three-wheeler machines for waste collection is another ingenuity devised by LAWMA for effective waste management. Devised to access difficult and hard-to-reach areas, these are ready to be deployed. The introduction of containerization or bagging of wastes is one of LAWMA's pioneering efforts in new waste management strategy. 17,000 wheeler bins have been distributed to Lagosians who have paid their land use charges as a mark of acknowledgement and appreciation of their loyalty and support to the present administration. The transfer loading station and landfill sites are quite important to LAWMA's ability to effectively collect and dispose wastes in the state.
TL is the flagship waste management for this administration, and it has impacted positively by reducing the quantity of fuel that we use to collect. I used to collect waste in that particular environment. So it has really been able to drive efficiency and effectiveness in waste management within the areas where we started from. The one we have at Simpson is impacting positively in the operation in the south eastern portion of the city. It has reduced their cost of operation, reduced their operational maintenance cost, and several things. While other ones that are coming up also will reduce our cost of waste management. And apart from reducing the cost of waste management, it will also create fresh jobs in those environments. And apart from these jobs, it's going to drive our material recovery facilities, our recycling program, and the rest of it. Because most of these transfer stations will also double as the material recovery facilities.
The new transfer loading station located in Simpson, Lagos is equipped with Block Pack 3000 static hydraulic compactor which densifies the waste into logs. It has the capacity of storing and treating a minimum of 600 metric tons of waste per day and 1,000 metric tons if operated at full capacity. It is also equipped with 9 trailer hoists, 18 Mack trailer trucks, 6 static compactor hoists and 30 static compactor bins for collection of wastes within the business district of the metropolis.
This place had been abandoned for so many years, but you can see that Lagos is automatically experiencing what I would call, from my perspective, the hand of God. There is a metamorphosis. Lagos has been rescued from the slum status that she had over the years, and we are so particularly touched that this time a lot of energy had been annexed to give Lagos mileage.
Waste management is one of the major aspects that one can think in life for the development of health aspect of the community or the generality of the public. And thank God Lagos State government has gone far ahead of most of the states and capitals of this West African region. And it's amazing for anybody to see what they have displayed on ground. You can see the waste collection trucks, you can see the conventional ones and non-conventionals, and the transfer station, which I think is the first one I have ever seen in Nigeria. And the only places you find this kind of transfer station is in Europe and America. And I think it's very, very, very impressive.
From transfer loading stations, the final destinations of majority of the wastes generated in the state daily are dump sites or landfill sites. LAWMA operates 3 major dump sites. These are Olushosun, Abulegba, and Soluo's landfill sites. Satellite sites have also been developed at Temu Ekpe, Owutu Ikorodu, and Shangotedo Etiosa to serve as backup to the 3 major sites. Apart from the acquisition of high-tech equipment such as compactors to compact the waste in order to eliminate gaseous emission and installation of atomizers to mitigate offensive odors at these sites, other projects aimed at improving the functionality and accessibility of these sites are also at different stages of completion. To complement the landfill sites, government has developed a Waste to Wealth program. Through this initiative, 1,200 metric tons of waste are being recycled to produce organic fertilizer at the waste-to-wealth plant Ikorodu. It has also acquired hydroclave and plastic pellets recycling machines for its plastic buyback program.
We've been able to convert 12% of what we generate into other useful purposes. Right now we're converting close to 900 tons of waste on daily basis, about between 900 and 1,000 tons of waste on daily basis, to about 250 bags of fertilizer. I would still re-emphasize it that we are one of the biggest producers of fertilizers in this part of in Africa right now. We are producing 250 bags of compost on daily basis from our Odonguyon landfill site. Odonguyon compost sites, and also we are converting plastics into, that means the purity sachet. We are converting them into the black liner waste bags that you see on the road in our litter bins, and the one people are going to start buying. And we are also establishing a bigger plastic recycling plant at Olusosun site, where we are going to take our people to see. And also we have other plants at Ojo and another one at Solus, where we are converting plastics. Then we are also baling paper and supplying the Jeba paper mill with paper from Olusosun, from our landfill site. That's what we are doing so far. We are converting about 12% of our waste so far into the useful material. That is what we are able to capture on the formal level. I don't have the adequate data from the formal sector, but from the huge level of scavenging you have at Olusosun, I'm sure that the recoverable potential at Olusosun on daily basis, from what we have coming in, I'm sure the scavengers are recovering almost 20% of what comes to the dump site on daily basis. So that one is at the informal level. So we are bringing the informal sector to the formal sector very soon. So we're going to integrate everybody. We'll now be able to have the right picture of what we are capturing right now.